It's Todd Welch. I am here on the beautiful white sands of Pensacola Beach, and I had a thought about trust this morning, and that is that, sometimes when you're a kid and you do something wrong, you try to cover it up, and you don't want anybody to know. Like for example, the best one I could think of is when I was a kid, I started the campfire, which spread to a field, and so I tried to put it out with my coat. I was hitting it and instead of trying to get help, or get other people to join in, I tried to put it out and cover it up myself. And I think maybe BP had a similar experience. They had this accident happen. Instead of engaging their competitors even to help them, maybe like Exxon or other people who have resources, or maybe the government say, we need help here, and this thing is out of control. This is a lot worse than we thought. It's going to affect everybody. Instead of engaging other countries, I know Canada has some resources, Norway has some resources, other people, Saudi Arabia have experience with some of these things. So how could we could have engaged the world in trying to fix this? Instead, BP tried to do it on their own, and worse, the government, instead of stepping in to help, starts yelling. It's like having a kid and you're angry at them. So you're angry what they did wrong. Instead of trying to put the fire out, you just yell at them, say, you shouldn't have started that fire. What's wrong with you? This is absolutely the worst thing you could have done, and you're going to pay for this. And meanwhile, the fire's burning. We got to put the fire out. And we didn't put the fire out, and BP didn't ask, as far as I know, didn't ask for resource, didn't ask for help. And the government didn't give the help, and we let this whole thing spiral out of control. Sometimes it's not what happened to you, but how you react to it. And I think that's exactly what happened here with BP. It's how they reacted to it, how the government reacted to it, made this thing a whole lot worse than it had to be. And I think that has to do with trust. And it's because they didn't trust anybody was going to help, or they were afraid of the world's reaction or the government's reaction, so they tried to cover it up or do what they could themselves. And that's about trust, integrity, and that's why we're on the Trust Tour, and that's why I'm down here at Pensacola Beach trying to figure out what went wrong and how we prevent this from happening again, and how we can change, you and I can change our attitude about this. All right, so the more I learn, the more I'll share with you, and thanks for being with me on the Trust Tour. See you soon.